welcome to my channel, Fat to Keto. My friends call me Jelly. I've used the ketogenic journey to lose over 211 pounds. I am not done yet. So if you want to follow along on my journey, hit subscribe. If you like my video, give it a thumbs up. And even when I'm done losing weight, it's going to be about maintaining lots of keto recipes that I've come up with over the years and just having some fun. Let's go ahead and start this morning off as usual, seeing my carb manager app, my Fitbit app, what kind of sleep did I get, and a little video of some food that I ended up, like me telling you what I ended up eating that was not recorded yesterday, but it is in the carb manager app. Also, I'll go ahead and show you what I had for breakfast this morning. Okay, so my carb manager from yesterday, 112 protein, 110 fat, 1,495 calories, 12 net carbs, 31 total. I'm getting tongue-tied. And there is some foods that I ate that y'all didn't see. I'm going to show you in a second. So what I ended up eating yesterday, after making the video, I got hungry and I was watching a movie and got snacky. So I ate 5 ounces of this. It's added in my carb macros. And also 1 ounce, well, almost 2 ounces of the roast beef that I eat, 1 slice of cheese, and some pork rinds. And I only did 4,890 steps yesterday. Today's goal is just to get over 5,000 at least. And I got 7 hours and 14 minutes of sleep. Okay, I did go up on the scale. I am 159.0, but then again, I am taking ibuprofen, so I am going to bounce up and down the same 3 pounds until I can get it out of my system. It is 10 a.m. I'm having 5 ounces of ground turkey, fried up in the air fryer, 2 scrambled eggs, and my first collagen coffee. So yes, that scale was naughty, and it said I went up again 2 days in a row. Remember, I am chugging down the ibuprofen, so my weight is going to bounce around 3 pounds up and down until I get it out of my system, or until there's a huge underlying weight loss going on, because I will hold water weight, lots of water weight. So why am I not upset, right? The scale is going up and down. I did a taste test on that bread yesterday. One, I ate extremely late yesterday. Like, I still had my calories, but it was late. I also had tons of pork rinds, okay? A lot of those calories were from pork rinds. We all know what pork rinds can do. They can put some water weight on me, but the bag is gone. So, no more of those. Also, yeah, it happens. It's no big deal, and especially since I'm in a new pair of leggings, a small, that I think is looking cute on me. Let me see if I can show y'all. I don't know if I can. Ignore the mess. I am redoing my whole house because my boyfriend, that I have not seen since the beginning of August 2018, is coming to see me in the next week or so, so I am thrilled beyond belief. Thrilled beyond belief. You just don't even know. So I'm rearranging stuff. All right. So let's see what I can do. All right, so here we are. See, I still have a tummy, but I don't know how much weight I would have to lose, seriously, off the rest of my body for the tummy area to start going. Also, you know, there is a tiny bit of loose skin, and then I have loose skin on my thighs, but I'm okay with what I look like. Like, I don't have a huge patch down here. It is almost flat, and I just have some butt going on. So, I don't care what that stupid scale says, right? It matters how you feel about yourself. Don't let the scale change how you're feeling about yourself. This morning I woke up, my rib cage right here is more indented. I was like, I know I went down in weight, and the scale tells me I didn't. So I'm not believing it, and I don't care, because I'm down in sizes. I can wear the size 7 jean perfectly fine the last 2 days. Like, I was wearing them a week ago, but now they're even looser. And no, they are not stretch jeans. And yes, they have been washed and dried. So, on that, there are a few things I want to discuss. One, in the video where I just said that my boyfriend likes to do everything with me, me attached to my hip, and how I was talking about how I would want to watch my shows, or I want a little break, and he wants to be beside me the whole time. I think people misunderstood what I was saying. Okay. He is the best, amazing, sweetest guy. Yes, he jokes too much, and that drives me crazy, and some people would love that. But he wants to come here and take care of me. He wants to clean the house. He wants to do the dishes. He would cook if I would let him, but I love cooking. He wants me to do nothing because he says I'm his queen goddess and he loves me, and I am to sit there and look pretty, and he is to worship and take care of me. And not in a bad, crazy way. In a very sweet, loving way where women used to allow men to do, like my grandparents. My grandfather worshipped the ground my grandmother walked on. Would open doors for her, make her meals, do everything for her, because that is how relationships used to be. Okay, they used to be where a man could open the door, even to a strange woman, and get a kindly thank you that was so sweet of you. And they would get that from me if they did that, but they're too scared to do that because all the crazy women out there who claim they can open their own door. Really? Because that man did not think you couldn't open your own door. He was being kind. He was being an old-fashioned gentleman. And the world would be so much better if these women would just let these men be this way. And no, I am not saying any comments that I gotten has anything to do with that. Y'all were concerned that he was like controlling. He is not controlling. He just wants to spend his life with me and do everything as a couple and grow as one person. I just believe sometimes people need their space. So when I told him that, I might want to watch my show or, read a book, he comes up with stupid statements. And then last night, because he makes jokes and I can't ever tell when he's joking or not, he was like, I'll just go out and work out in the gym. And then you can watch your shows and read your book. Why couldn't he say that before? Why does he have to make a joke? No, we have to be attached to each other's hip. No, because I'm taking him seriously because he sounds serious and I can't see his face on the stupid phone. So, oh my gosh. It's going to be so much better when we're together in person. I mean, every time I spent 2+ months a year with him, it was amazing. I died of heat. I threw up the whole entire time. It was very hard for me to take all that. But other than that, he's the man who will sit there and wipe the throw up off your mouth as you're throwing up and hold your hair up and take care of you and, be very concerned and worried about you. I wished he was just moving here, to be honest. But he's coming here to make sure that this is what I want because I made statements like I want some space. He thinks I'm not ready for a relationship. So he's coming here for around 30 days. I just wish he could stay longer. So I just wanted to clear all that up because after reading some comments, and I totally get it. But there's one thing everyone all right. I'm not going to go into huge detail, but I am the girl who sees every single red flag now. I am not the person I was. I was married to someone for 7 years who was literally a psychopath who had been institutionalized from a small child, age 7, until the day he turned 18, and they had to let him out by law because he was 18 and he was on high doses of lithium the whole entire time. So not only was he already psychotic and murderous before that, but lithium fries your brain taking it that young. And you don't have to believe me. You can look that one up yourself. I was after him. I was so desperate for any kind of attention because psychopaths are very, very cold to the person they're with. They also mimic your behavior and your style because they don't have feelings of their own in their styles. So whoever he was around, that was the personality he would have. So if you were sad, he pretended to be sad, even though he wasn't really sad. It was quite horrible. But I was so desperate. I met someone who gave me a lot of attention, 5 years younger because he was 5 years older. And was not with him for more than a year. He was extremely controlling, abusive, locked me away, literally took me somewhere and locked me away. I had a miscarriage with him, and then the only good thing out of that relationship, well, two, it showed how friggin' strong I am and how I will never take shit from anyone again. And my daughter, my beautiful daughter. So, and then after that, I was with someone who totally lied about who their personality was, just because they fell in love with my beautiful daughter. Not in a sick way. They just wanted kids. They no longer believed in God. That was only a 7-month marriage. Then I was married again for 3 years, with them for 5. They never moved here. They kept saying they were, but they had a lot of emotional issues. They were very cold, very controlling, because they couldn't control their own life, but they also couldn't control me. So they were never happy, because I learned from my first 2 relationships, and I had more relationships than that, but we're just talking the 2 main horrible ones. I learned to see the signs. I learned to never be controlled, never be manipulated, to never be made feel guilty again. So, when I say that my boyfriend is one of the most amazing, sweetest men in the world, he actually is. So, I know, 9 minutes of not keto almost. So I just wanted to clear it up, because when I saw the comments, I was like, did I say it wrong? Did I indicate something there? Because I don't want anything to ever come across wrong about my baby. And you're about to see when he gets there how amazing he is. I was being the spoiled brat who's very independent, and when I was younger, I didn't want to be independent. I wanted someone to do everything for me. But let me tell you the truth. The truth is, I'm scared he's never really coming. Like, until he's on that plane, I'm terrified something's going to happen. So my defense mechanism is, well, I don't need you to clean my house. Well, I don't need you to take care of me. Well, I don't need anything. Because I'm protecting myself. Because I'm afraid it's not going to happen. Even though they say it is, and they get mad when I'm afraid it's not going to happen. But I can't help it. My history with guys is horrendous. Lied, cheated on, beat the hell up, literally, to almost death. My history is just horrible. So I get scared. That's, when something good's coming, I throw my defense mechanism just to be like, well, what if they don't really come, right? So I don't need you for this. I don't need you for that. Even though I would love it and can't wait for it, I'm terrified. So y'all get what I'm saying. But anyways, just want to clear that up and go back to my keto now. So at the end of this video today, I did a little getting ready with me, putting makeup on, as I just get coffee all over my nose. It is about 9 minutes long. So it's at the end of the video instead of the beginning, because I just had a rant that should be at the end of the video instead of the beginning. Coffee. But I don't put my makeup on like most people do probably, so you might be laughing the whole time and get a kick out of it, but it's just how I do it. When it comes to base and concealers and crap, you're about to see I really don't use much. But the actual color on it, I do throw in color. And when you see how much layers of color I put on, you're gonna be like, where's the color? I really need to put on more to show up in the videos better. However, I'm about to run to Walmart. I am making another chocolate toffee for dinner, the ice cream. I am probably gonna have maybe chicken for dinner, 2 boneless, skinless chicken breasts. I don't know. We will see. No snacking tonight. That always puts water weight on me, snacking, especially those pork rinds. And it's just water weight, so I don't want to feel guilty because I agreed to watch a movie last night and then I got hungry because I was sleepy. Let's get honest. If I had gone to bed instead of watching the movie, I wouldn't have ate anything. I was really sleepy, and to stay awake, I started getting munchy and wanting to eat everything, and I didn't have my bottled water here. I drank them all, and I didn't want to walk across the yard because it was raining to get them from my mom's house. I usually pull some from over there, and I forgot to do that last night. So yeah, I munched on pork rinds, about 3 or 4 servings, not really sure. And then, you know, it is what it is. So I asked a question yesterday in the video, how do y'all want me to make my food videos? No one's answered yet because it just went up an hour ago. So this video will just be as normal. And then if y'all all voted to do it the other way, the next video will be the other way. If not, this is what you get. So I am shutting up now because I really rambled today, and I know people think I'm long-winded. Some people do, and then other people like it. So it's just my personality, and I don't have anyone to talk to. This is me talking to y'all, and then y'all make a comment and I make a comment back. So this is my social activity type deal. This is my social life right now. Other than when people message me on Facebook. I don't like to message people because I don't know if they're busy. I don't know if they want to talk. I always have this fear that I'm disturbing people. I'm always like, well, if they want to talk, they could contact me. And then at the same time, I'm like, what if they're thinking the same thing? And then I get messages occasionally on Facebook and Instagram. Like, I should ask my friend Janine, because on New Year's I got a message from her saying we need to catch up. But I wasn't sure if it was spam. You know, like those fake things you click on and it takes all your stuff. And I should have just asked her if it was real or not. And then my anxiety went, well, what if it wasn't real? And then she feels like she has to take her time out and talk to you. And then this is probably why I have no friends right now, because I overthink things. And I mean, I have friends out of y'all. I consider y'all friends. Quite a few of y'all I talk to every day. But I overthink it. I'm always worried. What are people going to think? Am I bothering them? Did they really mean this and that to me? Or would they send it to someone else? Like, I didn't used to be that way. I think it's because I've been on my own and alone for so many years that it's weird. Like, the last 3 years, my life changed. I used to have tons of friends, people to do things with, go clubbing in real life, or on these online games, and it's just not that way anymore. Like, everyone drifted separately. As soon as I met Dino, everyone just drifted off, didn't play games anymore. And it wasn't even my fault, because normally, you know, it's the person who gets in the relationship spot. But it wasn't. Everyone drifted so far away. So, anyways, I'm going to shut up. And this, I know, if you're new to keto, this was not very informative about keto, was it? But everything affects that scale. Even your mood, okay? Even something you're stressing about. I have a lot of videos how to start keto, or telling you things, and I made a video a year or two ago talking to myself when I was such a big girl. Now I need to go figure out how to take that video and talk to myself now. I've lost a lot more weight since that video. I should go find it and check it out. I need to learn how to insert videos. I don't even know how to do that eye thingy that people do. I don't know how to do any of that. I really don't know how to work YouTube or editing. I think I need to take time doing that. I watch so many people's videos every day. I don't have time for anything else. I feel guilty if I don't watch people's videos, and there's so many people now, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I just don't have time. So I am shutting up, and I'll show you what I eat today. Okay, it is 3:40 and I am having a club tub from Jersey Mike's. I only had them do lettuce and tomato. Well, I had them do the pickles, but I can smell them. They smell sugary to me, and I was afraid the banana peppers will hurt my stomach, so I left those out. So it's just lettuce, tomato, and all their meat. I will be doing a sub protein bowl later in the future, so I can try and see what those are like now. It's kind of like a salad, but way more protein, because this was expensive. It's 6 p.m. I'm having keto chow chocolate toffee for dinner, made in the ice cream. Okay, so I get a lot of comments, let's do a getting ready video. I kind of suck at this kind of stuff. I look horrible. I'm not used to being on camera without makeup, so I'm going to give it the best try I can because this is not something I do, and you're probably gonna laugh at how I do my makeup. So, I've already washed my face off, so now the first thing I'm gonna do is stick my KETO moisturizer on. This is kind of weird too. I'm also used to watching, well, not watching, but listening to Google the whole time and news and stuff. And now I can't do that. So I wish I could always play music, but you know how YouTube is, no music. Maybe I'll add some in so y'all aren't so bored. I'll use their kind that they let me use. Okay, all about eyes. KETO. This goes next, but only a tiny bit. Like, that's even too much. Hold on. Only a tiny bit. And you're going to see me switch back and forth because I need my real mirror too. I can't just do it by the phone. I don't know how people can. The truth is, I have 6 mirrors in here and I use each mirror differently. And I'm going to try to do it just these. Alright, so what do I do next? Oh, then we're going to do KETO. It is Alabas Super Balance Makeup. And let's see. Making sure I'm putting enough on there because it's hard to see. And that's when I do this. I don't always use foundation. I have 2 other products. So I use CeraVe sometimes. It's tinted and it's got sunscreen. This one by KETO tints by the color of your skin, but it seems to get a little orangey for me and it drives me crazy. And doing this video is kind of weird for me, so you're just gonna have to bear with me. And I just got into using the brush. I always used my hands before, and then I went to a sponge and I was like, I don't like the sponge. And then I found the brush. And I'm gonna have to get to the mirror because it's hard to see, so give me 1 second. You're gonna get an ugly side view. The only problem I have to be careful with foundation is if I don't put enough moisturizer on, it's going to dry. And I always have problems up at my hair area. So yeah, I don't do the whole baking. I don't do multiple layers. The only multiple layer I'm going to do will be, hold on, let me get it back in here. There we go. Is I am going to use, what the heck company? Oh, Maybelline Instant Age Rewind concealer stuff. I don't use it as a concealer though. To me, it does not conceal very well. I use it more like a highlighter. I made myself look weird for a second. Then I take my little spongy, which I already wet earlier, before I decided I was going to do this. Now let me make sure it's smearing right. I swear. How do y'all do it in the camera? Because I've seen some of y'all do it. I've seen like Keto Diamond do it before. I can't do it in that. I just feel like I can't see. Like it's the wrong color. Sometimes I also use poreless putty, but not most of the time. It doesn't seem to really do anything different in my opinion, but sometimes I like it. Let's see. Did that. I'm getting distracted because there's a camera and it's kind of freaking me out. Okay, so then you're going to see a lot of Morphe. Morphe is my best friend. It is their contour palette. So I'm going to go with Donut right here. Just a tiny bit. And I will try to use this mirror that comes in it. So, and I'm just doing like this. Just a little. It's going to be so blended in, you ain't going to see it in a second. Then I also use their Beam, this little highlighter right here. And like I said, it's going to really blend it in a second. then we're going to go over to my Maybelline Master Chrome, which is one of my favorite products. And this one can make you very orangey, so you have to be really careful how much you use. But, hold on. This is so weird to me. And I'm always searching for my brushes. I swear I put it in the same place and I never do. Hold on. Okay, found my brush. Because I like to put the chrome up here when I'm using the colors I'm about to use. And trust me, this is not how most people do it, because I watch people do this on TikTok all day long. And I am totally don't do my makeup like normal people. I know you're screaming, you're drawing on your lashes. What are you doing? You don't draw on eyebrows? Yes, yes, I do. And then I'll smear it in and you'll never know it was drawn. 1 second, because I cannot see in that silly little camera. And we're going to smear it together in a few minutes anyways. Alright, so now that we got all the crazy on, we're going to go ahead and use some blush. Let's see, maybe this one. Alright, Morphe again. This is, let's see, we're going to go with Sweet, which is this color right here. And I'm just going to put a little there. And I am a painter. I just mix it. Then we're going with Babe. This one's Babe. This is how I've done my makeup my whole life and I'll never change. And Witty. This one's Witty. And we're going to blend in a second. So even though I look ridiculous right this minute, it won't stay like this. Okay, now on to my favorite part. So I have almost every palette they've made in the last year and a half. Morphe again. So this is this palette. I haven't used this one in a long time, but we're going to today because it's the easiest and it looks the prettiest. I've used it the least amount so far. So we're going to use Your Move. And I'm just going to take this brush because I just pick up a brush that I like and that's what I use. And I'm just going everywhere, but just like everywhere. This one's one of my, you're going to see how silly I do my makeup. Okay, then I need a brush that can go in the corner. Okay. Which one do I want for my corner? Across the room, I think is what I'm going to do. I really don't know until I put it on. And sometimes I have to go back and add something else. Nope, that's going to work. I'm just doing the corners with this one. I'm going to do the outside corners too. And yes, I know. I do my makeup funny. That's why I never want to make one of these videos. Then I'm going to go with, let's see, Message Red. This one right here. It's not red. It's like you read a book. And believe it or not, the colors blend together. That one's a little pinky, probably more pinky than I would want. So, what am I going to do to fix that? We're going to go to Hair Flip. That's this one. I think this will fix it. We'll see. I'm going to need to use, usually I can tell right away because I'm looking in the mirror and I'm like, ooh, that one's too pink today. But I'm just going over that and I'm going to go over Your Move again, this pretty one again. Because I don't put them on very thick, so if, there we go. And across the room again, we're going to go up by the eyebrow. We're just highlighting right there. Make sure the middle's still, like it right here is highlighted. And then I go across the lens on my eye right there. Now it is time to try to turn these hooded eyes into something other than what they look like. And we are going on second date. Second date is right here. We are taking a second date. We are trying to make it not look like a hooded eye. The camera, I think, is moving with my brush. I probably will have to put some more over there again after I use this one. Alright, hold on. Gotta go over here so I can see what I'm doing. And we are going to go back in with Your Move again. And just pull just a little right in there. Give it a little depth. Hooded eyes are a pain in the butt, and this is what works for best for me. I've tried all different ways and they just never worked out right. And across the room again, just in case. And I don't dig deep into this. I don't get a lot of color at once. It's why I go back and forth. It's how I like to do it. Some people are always like, that's too much, you're doing it wrong, blah, blah, blah. Well, I don't take like 5 hours to do my makeup, or 3 or 1, because I see a lot of people do that. Now, we're going for the glitter, which I'm gonna have to look in the mirror for. And we're just going like right here. Okay, do I like what I see? Yes, I do. Now, I need to add some more to this eyebrow real fast. Now, we are going, the eyebrow pencil, which I don't even know where I just stuck it. I am really bad at losing my makeup while I'm doing my makeup. Just saying. I'm like the genius of losing makeup. Alright, hold on. I got glitter falling. Alright, so Clinique Pretty Easy Liner. I'm going to try my best to do it in the cam. If I'm not, I'm going to stop for a minute and move to the mirror I normally use. Okay, let me at least go. Hold on, I'll be back. Okay, so I just did across the top so far. You know what? Let me see. Hold on. Maybe y'all can still see me and I can look in this little mirror. So usually I use my body mirror to do my mascara so I can get right up on it. Like, I literally put my face right into it. Alright, now here comes the part I'm going to have to pay attention to both places. We're only going to do a little one today. Okay. And I messed up. My hand shook out of place. Wow, I have no clue how y'all do it in the camera because I totally messed this one up. But it's okay. We're just going to have to make the other one go down longer. So they're not so little after all. Okay, believe it or not, they're even, but on cam they never look even. Okay. Now, we have Black by KETO High Impact Mascara. I have tons of these little baby ones. I have big ones too. I bought them all at Christmas, when they after Christmas sales. I went crazy on all these products. And let's get my little mirror back because I can't see what I'm doing. Okay. And I don't stick the brush in again before switching to the other eye. I just flip it over because I don't use the other side doing the one eye. Now, yes, y'all hear my toilet. It is a pain in the butt. It just runs on its own sometimes, and I've replaced the guts twice. I don't know what's causing it. Now I'm gonna have to fix the mistake I just made. I pushed too close down doing the bottom. So see, it got a little thick there. And I just roll this against my skin and pull it off without making a mess. So now I'm gonna take this tiny brush and we're just gonna blend in the weird stuff that I put, the contour. We're just gonna blend in some of the blush, more contour, more blush area, and I just blend everything. I even go over my eyebrows. Yes, totally not how normal people do makeup, but am I normal? Have I ever said I was a normal person? No. Now, I have KETO and Morphe's. I like them both the same, so we're gonna use Morphe's. That's what I've been using lately. I have my big old brush. This is how I set my makeup. So we're just gonna no, it's not caking because I don't want to cake my face. I just want to sweep a tiny little sweep across it and call it a day. Now, my favorite part of everything, to tie all this together. Let me see, where is it? Nope, wrong one. Do I have it upside down? I do. So, LA Girl. I don't know. You know, I suck at reading. So we're going with this one. This is called Blushing. I need to sharpen it a little. And I don't go above my lips or below it. I just go on them. Alright, hold on. So 90% of the time, that's my lipstick. Then occasionally, I will throw on something like this with it, or the gloss. Maybe I'll do the gloss today. I usually don't do this until I put clothes on. And they're just, you know, different little things. Like this is Adore You by Kanique. The only reason I own all this crap is, like I said, I'm the makeup girl now. I went after Christmas and bought all the Christmas gift sets. So, this is how I get ready. And usually listening to the news on Google. Haven't even brushed my hair yet this morning. I don't even think it needs to be brushed. Where is my little brush? So, I usually use these kind of things for my brushes now. I stopped using real brushes months and months ago and started using tangle-free type combs. A lot of people use these ones for wigs, but it doesn't pull my hair anymore. It doesn't cause tangles. I can do all kind of things because it is so far apart, it doesn't hurt nothing. I don't pull my hair anymore. I love these. And voila, other than me putting clothes on, this is how I get ready in the morning. Come in here and do my makeup a funky way, because I know normal people don't do their makeup like this, because, you know, it's just how I do it. So hopefully you have enjoyed the last 8 minutes and I have not driven you completely insane.